And now we're moving into the next phase of all of this because now people are starting to realize all this. And you can see the poll numbers. We'll be talking about this a little bit later. They're all supporting what Trump has been saying for a very long time, which is the truth. And now when he's been telling everyone, listen, the Biden family is a criminal enterprise. I caught them all. They've been spying on my campaign. They are treasonous. They overthrew the United States government. They cheated in the elections. Now we're going to start to see all this come out. And remember, the case has been building over time. And the proof is in the pudding because as more and more evidence comes out, it gets worse and worse for them. And what's very interesting about all of this is now with the House doing the investigations, you can see the spotlight, all spotlights have been turned on to the Biden family. And you're starting to see how their criminal enterprise works. Now, we have James Comer. He's getting the banking information and he's naming names of who is involved in the Biden criminal syndicate. Now, we're going to probably take this a step further because you think it's just Biden, or do you think this leads to Hillary Clinton, Obama, and the rest? Because if he's involved, they're involved. And I wouldn't be surprised is after they get all the bank records and they map everything out, let's get the tax information from all of these different corporations, all these different LLCs. And once they start getting that, they're going to start to realize where the money has been flowing, what has been going on, who's getting paid off. And you're going to see many other people being brought into this fold because this is just the start. I do believe this is going to lead to Obama. It's going to lead to Hillary Clinton. And these cases are going to build and build over time. And you can see the deep state, they are struggling. And when I say the deep state, I'm not just talking about here in the United States. I'm talking about around the world, the entire globalist criminal syndicate that they set up. And you can see that they're becoming very, very desperate. You see Macron is bypassing his parliament. You see Biden, he's bypassing Congress. And this is what a lot of these countries are going to do. Those people that are part of the criminal syndicate, they're going to start to actually act like they've always been dictators, but you're going to see them as dictators as they take on all of the responsibility and they take it away from the people. And they're going to take on that responsibility of saying, this is now law. That is now law. You will do what I say. And we're already starting to see this happen. And this is going to wake a lot of people up right now, especially when you find out who committed crimes against humanity, who committed treason. And it's not just going to end there. We're going to be talking a little bit more about this a little bit later. But first, let's talk about what's happening out in Germany, because we can see the fake news around the world is having a major problem right now. Alex Springer, he suddenly replaced the entire editorial team of Germany's biggest tabloid, Bild. And the current editors-in-chief, they are now stepping down from their previous roles. I wonder what's happening there. That is going to be very interesting because that's not going to be the only publication. Think about the publications here in the United States. They're having a major, major problem. Their ratings are so low that no one's paying attention to them anymore. And it's just going to get worse and worse, just like it's going to get a lot worse for the politicians. You know, those people that installed themselves, that cheated in the elections. Because when the people start to learn the truth, you think they're going to allow them to walk down the street? You think they're just going to allow them to stroll around freely without anyone saying anything? No. You're going to see the people come out in force and say, these people are criminals. And you're going to hear them chant, lock them up, just like they do with Hillary Clinton. They're already starting to say this with Kamala Harris. They're going to start saying it with Biden. Wherever he goes, they're going to forget about let's go, Brandon. They're going to say, lock him up. And Charlie Kirk put this out on Twitter. He said the following: Kamala Harris was just heckled by protesters chanting, lock her up, after taping The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And this is going to get worse and worse as time goes